Hello everybody. Today I am with you because of the questions. I didn't get any questions about relationship. Maybe you are so happy single that just don't talk about relationships. Or you are so happy in relationships that we have nothing to talk about. I've got questions about your relationship with yourself, and that's good. Because here I am to help you understand yourself, to do any work you want to do. I will make another video for the rest of the questions. Today I would like to answer, as I've been asked to make a video on letting go of the past and moving forward, and on living your life and moving away from trauma. Very similar. Therefore, let me tell you about something that can be helpful for any of you, because I would like to make you aware of something what very often we don't catch in ourselves. We are not aware. And this is, ta-dam, unfortunately, fixation. Something like fantasy world and reality, when it's in balance, means that you are mentally healthy. It's good. We need to fantasize. As children, we have to fantasize, even for our psychological development. And then we use like to have idea, the sparkle, to make a plan and come back to the reality and realize. It's something like fixation when it's imbalance, when you are focused too much on the past or on the future. So your fixation on the past or on the future, first thing, always makes you unhappy. In reality, steals your life, because it's always at the cost of sacrificing your life, and life is only here and now in your present moment. But you can be taken, I know examples, for 2-3 hours in such a daydreaming that you don't want to come back to the reality. Remember, I want to make you aware, any fixation on the past or on the future is unhealthy mentally, is stealing. You sacrifice your life for your mind to do it. Why? Some people have this beautiful balance, and some of us, I was one of those examples, we are fixated on both past and future. Unfortunately, the reason is in our childhood. Sorry guys, that's my cat, and I don't know what is taking. I think it's taking my laptop from the table. What does it mean? It could be any scenario in your childhood that you wanted to avoid reality. Unpleasant. No one spending time with me, no one loving me. As a child, you are bored or abused. And where to go when you have to sit in your room, lonely and bored? Of course, in fantasy world. That's where I am happy. So instead of living happy life in reality, you train another wrong muscle in your dysfunctional family to run into fantasy. When you had very critical, controlling parents telling you, especially controlling, a lot of criticism and comparing to others created in you not only lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, but as well perfectionist. And this perfectionism keeps you like, what have I done? I could better something. You could unfortunately train this wrong muscle to take you in the past and analyze all the mistakes and details of these mistakes, and analyze all the wrong decisions and why, or blaming other people. Additionally, now blaming parents because I know that they abuse me, or missing the past, or missing someone from the past, something from the past, and you train your brain for this. Now you don't know, but it's so natural to you. many people exactly can't let go of what happened to them, of their past life. But everything what is not real, what is in the past and in the future is fantasy. Because the only real thing is here and now. And it's emotionally, mentally unhealthy because you invest emotionally in past and or in the future. Do you see what you do? You invest emotionally in your fantasy. We know that our psyche doesn't differentiate what is real, what is irrational, what is imaginary. And now you are mentally unhealthy because you don't live your life. So you have unhealthy mind taking you in fantasy, and it's so natural to you because you train this muscle. If you recognize in you any of those things I'm talking about, like having fixation on the past, having fixation on the future, and some people told me I just sit at home and I just like come back to the reality after 3 hours. That was so amazing of this daydreaming, yeah? It takes you, we created another, I always say wrong muscles, we train wrong muscles in our dysfunctional toxic families. One of them was that we were very hopeless, not taking action, not creating, not living our life as a children. Everything like rigid, under control, or very abusive, trying to survive. And the way now of this pleasure, of this happiness is only in fantasy for you, because you created this helplessness, learned helplessness, yeah? You even don't think about doing anything in the life. You don't think about it. It's not that, oh, I can't. No, you don't think about it. But it's so natural, so easy. Run to the fantasy. Free yourself from this, because it steals your life. What you have in the real life that you don't accept. If you didn't create happy life, maybe your reality is boring, frustrating, it's nothing what you want. It's showing you, I don't have my life in reality. This happiness is only when I can dream about something. How I want to live, who I want to be, with whom. People even dream about the details in their houses they will never have, like mansion somewhere. And as I'm saying, it's nothing wrong when you fantasize and you take action. You do something with your idea, with, yes, I want to have this, I want to do this, I have the spark of something amazing. But you don't invest emotionally. You jump and you live here. You realize this plan in your real life. If you have fixation on the past, like this blaming people, parents, analyzing what happened, how happened, analyzing mistakes, that's your fixation. What is good tool to stop it, to free yourself from this sick mind? It's an amazing tool, used so much in spirituality, and we all know mindfulness. It's a really good one. Because now you have to realize, now I am in the boss seat. And I will control what is in my mind, not my mind will control and take me and steal me from my life. That's your decision. Of course, I can't tell you what you have to do. I'm just trying to help you if you want to move forward. If you ask me how to live your life, my answer is to live happy life as a happy person. One of the reasons, I want to tell you about 2 reasons. One of the reasons to be unhappy is being fixated on the past, on the future, investing emotionally in fantasy. You don't have your life. You see what is missing? You can't be happy because you don't have your life in reality. Maybe it's in your dream. Maybe it's still, taking you in the past, in this fun. It's fantasy. Past is fantasy. Future is fantasy. The only real thing is always for you here and now. Create healthy talk to yourself, create this healthy inner parent, taking you in this life. Tell yourself, I want to experience my life. Doesn't matter how old I am. Yeah, my life. I want to experience it here, integrate it in my body and my mind in here and now, and experience it now. Because it doesn't allow you to be happy. And reality is frustration. Yeah, that's sad. So, if we realize that we have such a fixation, we can do the work with this. How? Using mindfulness. Catching the thought. When you catch the thought and you see the thought, you don't allow the thought to go further, to take you in the last 20 years and analyzing all the drama, etc. No, you just catch it. You catch the thought and okay, I have you told me this, and you keep the thought here and the thought can't move further. You focus when you are aware. It's amazing because earlier or later, I know, you will be this observer. You will train the amazing muscle of being observer of what's going on in your mind. And give yourself the rest of your life for this. You will get maybe to be super master tomorrow. I wish you. But just don't think. Just focus okay, my goal is to catch the thought. Or when I see that something takes me, focus on breathing. Our brain has to be engaged in something. Let's the brain focus on the breath here and there, and brain is really busy. No thoughts, yeah. Anything start from those simple exercises, or any exercise of mindfulness, like focusing on flowers, on anything in your room, like contact with reality, come back to the reality, yeah? And you will progressively free your mind from this fixation, mental unhealthy habit that you so perfectly trained, that is now something like this and you are there, yeah. Asking me, make the video on living your life, moving away from trauma. Now you know that everything you have is reality. In this reality, I told you, be happy and have happy life. So what is about happiness lacking, that you are not happy? Because when we are happy, we don't ask how to live my life, yeah? We are so happy that even this thought doesn't pop in our heads. Happiness, as I think all of you already know, is this state of being. We are, of course, brainwashed and confused because especially capitalists brainwash us to believe that happiness is, of course, when you will have, I don't know, love, husband, partner, children, being the star on TV, being beautiful. It's everything from outside that have to make you happy, yeah? Money, of course, money and power and fame. You have to be happy. And we see many people having a lot of money, millionaires who are very famous, who are very successful, they commit suicide. They have depression. So, yeah, now you understand. Happiness is your state of being. So what we eliminate? We eliminate that you can get it from outside. When you think about your state, I am happy or no? If not, because I have no husband, no, nothing from outside. So this is only you. Only you. Like no other people, no positions, no money, nothing. I can be super ugly, super old and single and something and happy, you know. Think like this. It's nothing with people, nothing with possessing, nothing with having, nothing with achieving. So, people who sometimes, it was even the documentary that they catch people who were living like in a poverty and were truly happy. You look at them and you see that they are happy. You see it. Because happiness is the state of being despite your life situation. I can give you a tip, another tip why you can be happy despite this fixation. You can't be happy when you are not authentic. And we know that main things when we were born were our authenticity, we were born authentic, and belonging. And we sacrifice authenticity to belong, to any dysfunction in our family. So now, I give you a tip. You can't be happy if you are not authentic. What does it mean for me? If you are not authentic, so you don't have you. You don't have you. You are playing a social role. You are imitating other people. You are faking happiness. You are acting, you are performing. But you betrayed yourself because you do not have you. So being authentic, finding this you in you, being you, is the way to happiness. Because being authentic, you can be happy. You can't be happy if you are not authentic. Think about your life, yourself today, about your day, how you spent your day. I was imitating other people, faking, acting, performing. I play this beautiful social role. Or I have myself and I'm happy. Yeah. So, one thing about unhappiness that was interesting to me to find that unhappiness is universal. We are all unhappy in the same way. Doesn't matter in which century people lived, on which continent. We are unhappy in the same way. But we can't define happiness because we are happy in different ways. Therefore, I can show you the door, telling you that's the door. Be authentic for sure. But how to get through the door, it's only you who will find the way. And you will feel happy only in your way. And when you will feel it, you will feel it. Like I'm saying in this documentary, you see people and you see they can't fake it. It's just so authentic, so true. It's the inner state. So if you are not happy yet in your life and you do your personal development work, so of course you are looking for yourself, when you find you will be happy. If not, just be with yourself and find, okay, if happiness is nothing from outside, if this is me, what is on the way to my happiness, yeah? You can write to me, you can have any questions, you can ask me, we can make another video to go deeper into this. Anyway, I hope that was somehow helpful at this point, and of course we'll make more video on our journey of personal development, growth, what I mean on understanding yourself. Thank you very much for today. See you soon.